it all started when Semen was a student of National University of Bioresources, and he studied forestry. So he was kind of related to trees, but it was not all, and he wasn't satisfied by the study, and he was always looking for some new information. That's how he found out the arboriculture in general, but also he found, I don't know how, he found the Ginkgo. So he was fascinated by the qualities of a tree. He was an extraordinary guy, so this extraordinary tree was definitely something that kind of surprised him and fascinates him. And he had a little work in another botanical garden of Kyiv, and he collected a lot of nuts of Ginkgo. And he made a gesture to his girlfriend, and I don't remember what date it was, but they planted all of these nuts together to have a little garden of Ginkgo, like forest of Ginkgo. And they cared for them for 2 years, I think, something like that. And when the war, like invasion started, and he went to the war, and then he was killed, and he wanted to be cremated, so we don't have an actual place where to come to, I don't know, to cry with him, to kind of think about him. We don't need a place, obviously, but some of his friends and ward brothers definitely want some place to go and to kind of feel Sam. And also, important part, he walked in the botanical garden when he was working on the water system. So this botanical garden is very high on Kyiv hills, and it doesn't have enough water. So he was a manager of a project to supply water to this part of the park. And so the place was obvious too. And his girlfriend kindly gave us one of the trees.
Yeah. And
we planted there, like my father, he planted this tree. It was grown from the seed by Sam itself.
Yeah.
And now it's...
Were you all together when the tree was planted?
Yeah.
Was your father, mother, and you?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. And also Semen's sword brothers and some friends, colleagues. It was like a public event. And it was our way to memorize him and to see that we have some, and you know, the idea that it wouldn't be some cemetery, and it would be like a beautiful garden, and we will have this tree. He's like little, you know, there's a theory that plants are the new children of our generation. So it's kind of funny that right now we have the only thing left after Sam, it's this tree, like a physical thing. So yeah, we planted this tree in botanical garden on the hills of Kyiv, and now it's taller than me. It's steady because it has water, it has professional care from his colleagues, and I mean, for us, this tree means that if you create, if you care about something, even when you're not here,
you're leaving a legacy, yeah?
Yeah, leaving a legacy.
Yeah. It's very confronting to walk here, this place, It wasn't planned, but since the hotel is just on the other side.
It's fine, it's fine.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so he actually planted a lot of trees himself because it was his interest, and obviously, like, he wanted to be an arborist. But this special tree for us, it's like, you know, and his friends and people who doesn't know him, they read the little note we left there about his path and what is Ginkgo. They can know something new for them and also know something about him. So I think this is the most beautiful way to memorize someone.
And the legacy continues because
and
running the Semen Oblomei Foundation,
and
Ginkgo is in the logo.
Yeah, and actually, obviously, we didn't stop there. We founded a foundation of his name, and we didn't thought twice. And our logo is actually a Ginkgo leaf, and we love the idea. I know that probably I don't know if it was his favorite tree, but he definitely planted a lot of ginkgos, so I think it was. And it was extraordinary in terms of survival qualities and resilience, and that was Sam. So for me, it's like a perfect, I don't know, a perfect...
It became your favorite tree.
I think so, because for me it's something unbelievable that tree can survive even atomic bomb, you know, and I would like to think that we as Ukrainians have the same resilience. And I would like to see more ginkgos on the streets of Kyiv, because even from a very practical side, it's a very good tree.
You already said something about it. What do you hope that people memorize about Semen when they see the ginkgo tree?
I would like them to think that he was extraordinary, and he was, oh my God, I don't know why I'm so emotional. I think I'm just tired. Yeah,
some very intense days over the last days.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't think Ginkgo is completely like Sam, but I definitely see some traits, and it's like survival, not instinct, but abilities, you know. Ginkgo can die, definitely, but it also can live under extraordinary circumstances. So I think that is a good point, and I would like people to know more about trees, you know, and about people who can care, because, you know, the most fascinating fact about Sam, that he was so conscious in some questions that people are not conscious even when they're old. And this particular characteristic of him is very outstanding for me.
Yeah. What looking ahead, what do you hope this tree will stand for in the future for you and for Ukraine?
A memory, and not just memory, a sad memory, but, you know, in Ukraine we have, can we just, because I cannot just here.
Where you want to walk up, or?
Just there. In Ukraine we had this kind of story like we have right now a lot of times before. For example, 100 years ago we also battled so harshly, but against all over the world, not all over the world, but all the forces were against us, and nobody supported us, and we forgot. And I would like this tree to be a symbol of our history, our victory,
and future,
and also unity with other nations, you know, somehow that we can do beautiful things together, part of the world, being a part of the world, and regain. I showed you Sophia, right?
Yeah.
And we were there. It started from us, you know. And I would like to kind of be back to this position when we can create, and have this freedom, you know.
Yeah.
I can think a little bit better.
Thank you for being so open. I think I cannot imagine. I can only imagine a little bit now what Ukraine is going through and what you personally must go through in these tough times. It's -12 now, -15. We spoke to so many people over the last days that are in houses without electricity, no water, and sometimes I feel, and maybe you feel the same, that the world is forgetting about Ukraine. And
you know, the interesting part is I don't think everyone should think about us, but I would like them, other nations, other people, European countries, to kind of be conscious about our role and about the situation in general, because we are just part of the big situation, which is also heading to you and to all of the countries. We will have some changes, and probably Ukraine is a frontier, you know. We are and we kind of a Gondor from the Lord of the Ring, you know, and after us it's just, you know, just a Mordor. And you know, I like I like Ukrainians, Brazilians. Obviously, I love us, and I know that we have kind of a special spirit, and I know that not everyone can share it and understand. And I don't ask for this, but I would like people just think about bigger picture, and that Ukraine is part of this bigger picture, and you are also. And we cannot just divide and say that that's our world and that's yours. No, it doesn't work like this. And trees is a universal language, because it's like it's for everyone. You can understand what it does. And
thank you for your wise words.